Hi guys, Lauren Cannon back again. I found a couple more goodies for you on Amazon and on education.com. I wanted to show you because it's pretty awesome. On education.com, I've gone ahead and paid for the upgrade because there's a lot you get with the upgrade, and I'm going to use it with students as well. So just know I'm not sure how much of this I got was free and how much of this was because I have the upgrade. I apologize for not knowing those details, but that's what happens when you do a lot of things at once. So the first thing I'm going to show you is this Beginning Sounds Consonants workbook. And you can see here the contents of it. And then they get a certificate of completion at the end of each workbook. And check this out. How pretty is this? So I printed these out, and I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. See, they trace and they write their letter. There's a flashcard. All kinds of fun things for each letter of the alphabet. And so what I'm going to do is, for right now, we're going to either bind this. I haven't decided. I've thought about binding it. I have thought about also, I've got these clear plastic pockets that I have had forever and ever that I may just stick these down in and set out one page a morning for her to do. I'm really thinking about doing that so we can reuse it and then actually finish it when she gets to where she gets really good at it. Make it into a fun little book of things that she's done. So here's some more examples. Here's beginning sounds. And just so you can see, there's a lot of coloring, which is good for them too. Start with things that start with the B sound. Color. A lot of fun for each letter. And turn that a different way. Here's the numbers, 1 to 10. Whoop, sorry guys. How many in all? Starry nights. Color the big stars yellow, the small stars tomatoes. Butterflies. How many? The number 7. Did you find? Autumn leaves. Just a lot of cute things, and they even get into tally marks. So there you go, there's numbers. Lots of fun things to do with that. Excuse me. Lots of things to be doing. So we may be doing them early on. I might use these to sit down with her now and start just kind of doing a page together. Bigger, smaller. Whale twins, recycling at the beach. And you could easily not have to do what I'm doing where I'm reusing them with these pockets. You can use vis-a-vis markers. I've heard people say dry erase markers work. I've had better luck with vis-a-vis. And you just use a wet paper towel, dry paper towel to clean them off. So there's some scissor skills. Find matches. Oh, come on. How many seashells? So many things, you guys. And then there's a certificate of completion, and they can color that. A little bit of subtraction. So yeah, I think what I'll do is pull these apart and just do a page a day and sit down with her now to start getting her used to how school works. We're going to work on a better routine for everybody and get my teaching schedule under control a little bit better as well. So shapes maze, more shapes mazes, lots of things with shapes. They get to cut in this one, so that's awesome. Hey, it counts the sides of the shapes. That's nice. So that's pretty cool. Color all the circles, rectangles. There's more. I'm just skipping through some pages because I don't feel like you'll see every little page. But this is all education.com. I don't benefit from anything by sharing that with you other than just, hey, this is a really cool resource that I didn't realize was there till recently. And I was using it in classes more than anything. Did I grab something? No. And one day in between classes, I had a no-show. And so while I was waiting, I went and played on the side a little bit more. And look what I found. Trace the alphabets. Check it out. Could easily cut these in half and make them like half pages. Or you could just go ahead and do the whole thing if you want. So we'll be working on that pretty soon, actually. I think I'm going to do a page a day of these as well. So I'm trying to figure out, I've got a lot here, so I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to start doing first. But you get the idea. There's tracing for every single letter. Oh, I lost the page. But I'm thinking about doing that with her now. And then I have also created some resources of my own, which I've got to reprint this page. Didn't print out that great, and I haven't finished putting it together, but I have on my Teachers Pay Teachers this matching game of gold coins and plain coins, so she can color these if she wants to, and she can cut along this line, or I can pre-cut them for her and laminate them. But originally I was going to magnetize them, but I'm thinking I'm going to let her do some cutting skills since we don't have a lot. And then we're going to match our uppercase and lowercase letters. That's the plan anyway. And have a fun little matching game for her. Practice that the best we can. Okay. So there's that. And then here I've got clovers. So fun St. Patrick's Day kind of theme going here. And I've actually got more than this. I just ran out of ink, so I haven't been able to show you guys all my stuff yet. But here's another matching game, and I'm going to put some of these in her preschool binder as part of why I printed it as well, so that it can be Velcroed to be matched and what have you. But again, she can cut or I can cut, but it's numbers. You're going to match it to the word form of that number. And we're going to practice learning our numbers, and it goes all the way up to 20. And then, oh, that's that page I've got to reprint. And then here's another education.com set. So the number 0, 2, and so you are to count the number of cookies on each plate, touching each cookie. As you see the number, draw a line from the number 2 to the plates with 2 cookies. So it's kind of quizzing on how well they know their numbers. There's some tracing. There are 9 yummy pies below. Can you find them all? So they can circle 9 yummy pies. 5, you see, you get the idea. And I like that it doesn't make them right, so we might start with this one first. And then do the other one where they have to write it more. So aren't these cute pages, you guys? So fun. I'm loving it. Keep dropping paper. All right, next batch I wanted to show you guys. Can you see why I ran out of ink? Or how that managed to happen? Gee, I can't imagine. All right, letter formations. So there's some really good tracing pages, lots of pages in here. And we have horizontal lines, which I cannot find in a lot of workbooks. So I was working on making my own, but look what I found. I might still make a few of my own. Lots of them. Lots of tracing going on. So that's a really cool set. We'll definitely be pulling out right now because she's already practicing tracing a little bit. Just a little bit. She's not full throttle yet. Here's some more tracing lines, tracing letters. So many fun things, you guys. I am loving this, and it was so easy, and I was like, what? I didn't even know that was in there. And then here's some manipulatives that I have created out of some fun clip art that I have that are different colors, so we can color sort. And I actually have blue and green as well, but the blue and green for some reason just would not print very well, so I've got to get my ink replaced. But she's going to cut these out on her own to practice cutting. I might just give her a strip at a time. And then my plan is to then laminate them. Child labor, y'all. Make her do the cutting. I'm going to laminate them and then use them as part of her binder for manipulatives. Like if she's counting things, she can Velcro them in or do matching of colors. Or she can show me a group of them at a time, or we might use them in our 10 frames. I haven't decided yet, but all in all, it's going to be fun regardless. So there's that. And then I'm in the process of creating some really fun coloring pages for each season. And as I'm also doing some, and I have another one, but it just didn't print. I've got to work on my ink. Anyway, that said, it's going to be coming soon, but I just want to give you a quick preview of what that's going to look like. And I'll have our whole entire binder put together. I promise you guys I'm going to show it to you. And then I'm planning on posting it to Teachers Pay Teachers as a printable. And I just might offer it to be shipped to you guys. We'll see. So here's another one. This is the Categories and Count book. And so for preschool science, hot and cold, you could so use that to sort hot and cold, how many girls and boys, fruits and veggies, fly, live in water, all kinds of cute things. There's a little graph. So you get the idea from all that jazz. And then I'm going to set that aside so I can show you. I'm telling you, you guys, I got on there and I went crazy. Tracing practice. And I don't know if this is the same as the other one. It might be. There were a few of these. Oh, no, I think it's a little different. Maybe? Oh, yeah, I think it is a different one. There were a bunch on there. Like a bunch. So I kind of lost track. And then, of course, I stopped having ink, so... yeah. That's another fun thing you can do is use playing cards to sort shapes and things because there's different shapes on there, and then colors. You can do all kinds of things. Numbers. All right, sounds. The letter A. Circle objects with letter A. Common beginning. Letter L, N, so on and so forth. Very fun pages to use. I just think they're so awesome. And every one of these has a cool little certificate of completion for them. Okay. There you go. There you have it. And then more and less, which is going to be good. More and less. And I'm printing a bunch of these just to get going with her instead of doing it as I go, because I may not keep the subscription forever and ever. But it does have a lot of fun online learning games for your kiddos too. So there's day and night, super sequencing, letter N, marvelous moon, make a night sky. So there's like fun little science activities you can do. Star letter matching, ooh. Fun. Let's review day and night. Blast off. Fun activity for that. So you cut these out, paste in there. So there's a little cut and paste activity going. And naturally, a great job certificate because they're going to do a great job, you guys. All right, so this video is getting a little lengthy and I apologize. I'll try to move along. So here's another product I'm working on. It's a 10 frame page I'm going to be putting in her binder, and it's bright, happy, very pop colors, and they go to 10. And so I'm going to be posting those with those little hearts into her binder, and I'll show you what that looks like later. So this is weather and seasons. Look at each picture. Have a grown-up help you read the words on each picture. Circle the word that matches. Wonderful weather word. Today is cloudy, and I get to draw. This is a little cutting out activity. Make a little turn dial for your weather. What should I wear? Let's compare. Ooh, make a rain stick. That'll be fun. She loves those kind of sounds. She'll be all into that. Oh, you get to cut these out and make a leaf pattern. A, B, A, B, A, B, C. Cool. And there you have it. That's what I have so far. Till my ink ran out. And then on Amazon, I found this really fun, mess-free little guy that you're supposed to be able to do. Don't make a mess when they color. So it's Magic Ink. How this book works. Use your Imagine Ink marker here to see how it works. Magic Ink Pictures. He is the youngest. Oh, it reveals things. Reveal a rainbow of colors. So it's puppy dog pal theme, which she loves. Anything doggy and kitty related. And horses, like her mama. Alright, and then this is an ABC science book. And I just thought it was so cool on Amazon. I had to have this thing. So ABC science. A is for astronaut. And look how big that is. There's a person trained to have. So you get the idea. B is for beaker. Tells what that is. C is for crystal. D is for dinosaur. And E is for earth. And so many cool things for each letter to help them get into what is science, which we're going to study our first month of school when she turns 3. So bing, bing, boom. And it goes with our letter study. What?